The Master Chief Ask Reveal Collection. The Master Chief Ass Reveal Collection. Are we going to get that?
that was on Paramount. That's already been done.
Well, I mean, you could play it in a game. Like, you could, like, I don't know, stick his ass out.
You know, I think a very...
This is what Gary adds to the gaming.
This is what watching Starfleet Academy does to you, Gary.
We're all brain damaged.
Nerderotic.com.
Vera, I know you just dropped it in the private chat. I was about to tell you, there's no way Gary's going to let us talk about this.
I was going to message you too and be like, how much do you want to
I was literally about to say, Gary's not going to let us talk about this.
You got 10 minutes. Go.
Okay, so major shakeup at Xbox. They have gotten rid of Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond. They have replaced Phil Spencer with an Indian, correct, Vera?
Yes, Asha Sharma, the president of Microsoft's Core AI product.
Here's another one.
Xbox has been dead for a long time. This is not any breaking news. Everybody's seen them just fall apart all over the place. I did not see Phil Spencer being gone, though. Now, was he forced out, in your opinion, Vera?
So he is retiring and she is resigning, but I ultimately do believe that yes, I think that Xbox has been struggling for years. Obviously last quarter, they reported a $113 million decline because there was a 2% decrease, 29% drop in Xbox hardware sales. But I think with the reveals of Xbox Magnus, they want to go into the new generation with a completely different team because Sarah's been there for 9 years, Phil's been there for a very long time, and it just hasn't gone the way that they expected. They have lost a lot of money and upset a lot of people. What is interesting about this is they are just replacing him with a female still. So you had made a joke about how, black women are so like 2015 before. Now
Yes.
it's an Indian woman. So
Yes.
yeah.
If you go back to the E3, I can't remember what year it was, where they presented the Xbox One. That was them coming off of the generation where the Xbox 360 was massively successful. They lost every bit of their momentum at that point in time, every single bit of it, and they have not recovered. You know, we've seen Halo just completely be destroyed over the years, which was once the top gaming franchise in the entire industry, with everything that's happened with that. I think this is a terrible move for them. Phil Spencer, for all of his faults, has been a good public face for them, and that's something that we haven't really had for any of these gaming companies since Reggie at Nintendo. So I'm very interested to see how this plays out. But this is a major shakeup right now. Phil Spencer is effective immediately, right, Vera?
Yes, he is retiring on Monday.
Yeah, so he's not going to get a tour of celebration or anything like that.
Yeah.
This tells me that I think Xbox consoles are doomed into the future. I mean, I know they've got stuff in the works, but they're going to phase out of the console market. They've already moved over to PC.
Yeah.
They're putting things on different platforms. The Xbox brand is essentially, it's been dead for a long time, but this just confirms that it's over, Xbox fanboys.
Jeremy, what was that announcement? Was it Halo that they're offering on PlayStation now?
Yep. They got a Halo.
To me, signaled that it's dead at that point.
Yes, yeah. So Halo, it still feels weird too to have Halo on a PlayStation console. It just it
That's
doesn't
the flagship game.
It's the definitive. I mean, it's like their Mario.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and
absolutely crazy.
So that was a moment where everybody realized, and it's been long rumored that we're going to get the Master Chief Collection to release on like the Switch and all of that. So that's probably going to happen into the future.
We're definitely seeing a major shift because Xbox Magnus, we've been getting a lot of information on that. That's their new hybrid system. It's part console and part PC. So they're definitely shifting a lot at the company. And I know, they just had basically made this statement about how, they want to go back to like catering to fans. They said, we will recommit to our core Xbox fans and players. I don't believe that at this point with all of these different people that are at the higher ups at the actual developer studios, because just because you replace one person doesn't mean the entire mindset across all of their studios totally changes. I mean, Microsoft, or it's Microsoft Gaming, but Xbox has these different sort of guidelines for developers to follow. Like, is your female character appropriately dressed? Does she have a similar power level to the male characters? You know, is there any sort of sexism in your dialogue? So are they going to get rid of that? Probably not.
I hope so.
No,
well, I'd hope so, but I don't believe it.
Yeah, at this point, you can't put the toothpaste back into the tube. Xbox is done.
Right.
There's outside of something absolutely catastrophic and shifting them back in there's no way. You can't do it. And they have too many DEI initiatives in place. They have all this crap going on. You just can't fix it. They have done this for over a decade now. They have pushed people away for over a decade.
Yeah, it's since 2013 when Don Matrick came out and went, well, essentially told people you just keep hold of your 360, you know, which was the most retarded thing to, if I can say. Oh, so we don't actually need an Xbox One because you want this to be online only, and everyone else have got, oh my God, that was it. I mean, I know he was ushered out the door very quickly afterwards, but the damage was done, and the problem is he was the scapegoat to the actual direction of Microsoft. It's when consoles stopped being consoles and started to become entertainment systems, that's when it all went to shit, because they looked past the gamer, they looked past their core audience, and they were just like, how are we going to get mums and grandmas to buy an Xbox?
So
it's an
women ruined
entertainment
it.
System.
Yes.
You can put your CD,
as usual.
and of course they don't give a fuck. They're not interested at all.
Oh, yeah, no.
The same issue has happened with Windows, so they probably think they've still got the Windows gaming market and everything. But there's been recent stories about how Notepad has been getting hacked because it's gone online with AI, and that's opened up a load of vulnerabilities to system errors in Notepad. And so now gamers are getting annoyed over Windows. Steam seems to see this coming a long way off. They're now working on Linux gaming, getting Proton, everything. That's all improving. All their stuff is running on Linux and Windows. They may actually end up in a system where they've added in so much crap that no gamers are in touch with them on any platform, not just Xbox. They lose everything.
Every time I turn my PC on at the minute, it's set my speakers to a different device. Every fucking time I turn it on, I have to go and change it to the correct. Oh, it's too much.
Trash.
Freaking horrible. Screw those starving kids in Africa. Ask us to go change a sound system. Real fucking problems here, okay?
Where did the starving fucking kids in Africa come from?
I don't care. I'm I thought I was being sarcastic.
No.
He's like, no, screw those kids.
Fuck those kids.
You know how we're
feel you, brother.
Don't you guys have any RAM?
You know, there's usually a discussion going on, and then Chrissy just says some random joke to kind of be included. That's what Gary's doing right now. He's just like, include me.
Testing the waters with
Include me. Master Cheek's ass. Haha, no gaming.
I still should I pull out my old Sega Genesis?
But you know, it's like Jeremy had mentioned a few minutes ago. Xbox, their core game was always Halo, and that is always what they marketed systems with and really marketed themselves with. But their past few games have either completely failed or they're going to fail. All of Obsidian's titles have been failing, like Outer Worlds 2 and Avowed. Then you have them releasing Fable soon, which has already been raked across the coals. They've been marketing Xbox with Fable of all games.
Yeah, it's to put it in perspective of how, like, Halo 3 to me was the peak for Halo. Some people would say Halo 2, but Halo 3
2 for me. But
Halo 3 was just on top of the world. Everybody was playing Halo 3, and if you weren't playing it, you were gay, and that's how the response was.
If you were gay, you were playing it, but you were also gay.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a wee bit of updated Xbox news, by the way. And it was found that just 3 hours ago, on Sarah Bond's LinkedIn, she had posted, "We'd love to learn more about how you play so we can continue improving Xbox accessibility features. When everybody plays, we all win." Does that sound like the post of somebody that was going to be leaving in 3 hours?
She wouldn't have posted that if she knew what was happening.
It sounds like
fucking fired the fuck out the door with a cannon.
But again, like, it makes sense. Like
Like
it must have been pressure from Satya Nadella. And she hasn't done anything there that has been positive in the 9 years she's been there. She has just been another person that helped spread the rot at the company.
Yeah.
But gaming for everyone, heart.
Accessibility.
Stunning and brave.
Accessibility.
Brown hands, by the way.
Gaming note for its extremely varied target demographic. That's what. Whenever they talk about, whenever I go into voice chat, I feel like a victim because I'm the only one. And it's like, yeah, okay. Like if that's what the gamers feel like themselves, maybe
The
it's a
day
bit
a
more
time
targeted.
machine is made, I'm going straight back to Modern Warfare 2 lobbies.
Okay.
I just need to breathe it in.
I'm gonna go and teach all. I'm gonna say all the words that Ryan taught me since I've got to know him, and I'm like, I'm gonna go in there. I'm like, I've ranked up, boys. I've learned a lot of.
I've got future slurs.
I don't know if I taught you any new slurs, Jeremy, but I will say this. This is years ago at this point, but at one point, Jeremy's like, Ryan, it really pisses me off because we're on the internet. I have stopped myself. I trained myself to stop saying some of these words that could get me banned if I say them. But you say them every fucking day on the phone, and now all I want to do is say them. So I know I'm going to.
Yeah, I say them now. I say them all the time, and I'm like on the internet. Like I've slipped up a couple times. There was a couple of gaming streams where I dropped the F slur. I was like, shit.
I have the opposite concept. I think that they build up, right? They the desperate need to scream the N-word and the F-word. I think it builds up inside you as you experience day-to-day life. And if you don't let it out, if you don't let it fly, eventually that's
Nerderotic.com. Please subscribe.